morning, children of God. Allow me just to share this word with you and pay much attention to it. Jesus said in John 8 verse 12, Jesus said, I am the light of this world. Whosoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but the light shall lead him to life. I just want to question you one thing. Have you received Jesus Christ? If yes, you are living in the light. And if you are living in the light, you have to realize that you are the light of this world as well. And if you are the light of this world, you must also change others. You must also share the same light that you have received, because the light simply means life. The light also simply means direction. So when you have the light of God, you have the direction. So you just have to understand that once you have the light of the living God, it is your duty actually to change those people that are still in the darkness. Because Jesus has said, you are the light of this world. And he said, I am the light of this world. And if you follow in Jesus Christ, you are the light of this world. And it is you to help other people that are in the dark to be in the light where you have received. Allow me just to read Matthew 5. I'll start from 13. So 13 reads, you are the salt of the earth. Have you seen? You are the salt of the earth. And what does the salt mean? You are the one to give the meaning of life to everyone that lives on earth. It is you to give people the meaning of life here on the earth. That's why you are the salt of this world. But what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salt again? No. You don't have to lose the meaning of this life, because if you're the one giving life to people and giving the direction to people, giving the light to people, you have to be much in prayer so that God's Spirit helps you. And 14 says, you are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. And you need to realize that you being the light, you are the one to direct people, you're the one to give people life. You are the one to preach the gospel. So being in the light also means you to proclaim the good news to other people. Now, child of God, if you yourself, you are in the light, it is you to lighten the people who are your friends, your families. It is you who's supposed to do that. If you say you're a Christian and you don't win souls, you're a liar. Because the evidence that you're a Christian, the evidence that you are saved, it's actually service. You have to give service to people. You have to save others. You have to preach the gospel. You can't receive the light of God and just call yourself as a Christian. I've already told you the evidence that you are saved, the evidence that Jesus lives in you, it is service. And if you're not giving service to people, you're yet to be saved, my brother. You have to realize this, and you have to start actually with your family. You have to change your family. You have to preach the gospel to your family, and you have to preach the gospel to everyone around you. People should know you. That's the reason why the Bible tells us, you shall know them by their fruits. So the fruit is what you speak, what you preach, what you do. You have to know you by what you are doing, what you are preaching, what you speak from your mouth. What do you speak from your mouth? You can't say you have received Jesus Christ and then you're speaking rubbish from your mouth. It is impossible. Every time you being a child of God, you have to speak Jesus Christ out of your mouth. So the Bible says you are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. You can't be hidden. If you're of Christ, no matter what, you will never pretend, because that light will always expose the pretense in you, will always expose the darkness. So you being in the light and you being the light, you have to shine to everyone who has not yet received Jesus Christ. It is our mandate, it is our job to preach the gospel to people. The Bible says, go ye into the world, and the world are people. Go ye into the world and preach the gospel, spread the good news. And this gospel, it is what God has done through Jesus Christ. So every time you know that this is your job, you are the light, you have to shine to people, you have to shine to them, you have to preach the gospel to them. They have to know Jesus Christ through you. So you have to realize this. Shalom.